Covert narcissism, often less recognizable than its overt counterpart, manifests in subtle yet damaging behaviors. Unlike grandiose narcissists, covert narcissists tend to have a more introverted demeanor, often presenting themselves as sensitive and self-effacing while harboring deep-seated self-absorption. Covert narcissists frequently adopt a victim mentality, viewing themselves as misunderstood and unappreciated. This perspective can lead them to seek constant validation and sympathy from others, portraying their struggles as unique and severe. Covert narcissists often manipulate others by inducing guilt. When they feel neglected or overlooked, they may express sadness or disappointment, prompting others to cater to their emotional needs and reinforcing their sense of entitlement. Covert narcissists may express their frustrations in passive-aggressive ways. Instead of addressing issues directly, they might sulk, give silent treatment, or make snide remarks, creating a tense atmosphere without overt confrontation. While they may appear self-assured, covert narcissists often have fragile self-esteem. They oscillate between feeling superior and feeling inadequate, leading to mood swings that can affect their relationships. Covert narcissists often experience profound envy towards others who receive recognition or success. This envy can manifest as backhanded compliments or subtle undermining of others' achievements. Covert narcissists, their internal emotional landscape is often tumultuous. Covert narcissists might feel profound sadness or emptiness but are typically unable to articulate these feelings constructively, leading to a cycle of self-pity. Covert narcissists, their relationships are often marked by a desire for control. They may establish themselves as the emotional caretaker while simultaneously manipulating their partner's emotions, creating a dependency. A pervasive fear of rejection drives much of their behavior. This fear can lead to overreactions to perceived slights, causing others to walk on eggshells around them to avoid triggering a negative response. Covert narcissists tend to idealize others initially, but can quickly shift to devaluing them. This cycle creates confusion in relationships, as one moment they may shower someone with affection, and the next they withdraw or criticize harshly. Rather than seeking attention in traditional ways, covert narcissists may withdraw from social situations. This withdrawal often serves to elicit concern from others, reinforcing their victim narrative. They often struggle to accept constructive criticism. Any perceived slight can lead to significant emotional reactions, reinforcing their self-image as the misunderstood victim. While not overtly grandiose, covert narcissists still seek attention, often through subtle means like self-deprecation or exaggerated storytelling about their hardships to draw sympathy. Despite presenting themselves as sensitive, covert narcissists often lack genuine empathy. Their emotional responses are typically self-centered, focused on how situations affect them rather than understanding others' perspectives. Covert narcissists may elevate their emotional pain above others' experiences, believing that their struggles warrant more attention or understanding, often at the expense of those around them. They often rely on others for validation, feeling incomplete without external affirmation. This dependency can create a cycle of emotional turmoil for both the narcissist and their loved ones. Covert narcissists frequently project their own insecurities and flaws onto others. They may accuse others of selfishness or insensitivity, deflecting attention from their own behavior. They might engage in gaslighting behaviors, subtly undermining others' perceptions of reality to maintain control and manipulate situations to their advantage. Communication with covert narcissists can be inconsistent. They may switch between warmth and coldness, making it challenging for others to predict their reactions or feelings. Covert narcissists often exhibit a martyrdom complex, positioning themselves as the ultimate sacrifice for others. This behavior not only seeks validation, but also shifts responsibility onto others for their emotional well-being. Covert narcissists can be overly sensitive to any feedback, interpreting even neutral comments as personal attacks. This hypersensitivity can lead to defensive or erratic behavior. So, in short, covert narcissists are overly sensitive to feedback. In relationships, covert narcissists might project idealized versions of their partners, leading to unrealistic expectations. When partners fail to meet these standards, the covert narcissist may become disillusioned and critical. Some covert narcissists may feign illness or exaggerate health issues to gain attention and sympathy, further manipulating those around them. They frequently engage in social comparison, feeling inferior when others succeed or are praised. This comparison can lead to bitterness and resentment towards those they perceive as more fortunate. Covert narcissists often believe they deserve special treatment or understanding, expecting others to cater to their emotional needs without reciprocation. Apologizing can be a significant challenge for covert narcissists. They may struggle to acknowledge their faults, often rationalizing their behavior instead of taking responsibility. Friendships with covert narcissists can be tumultuous and unstable. They may cycle through phases of intense closeness, followed by withdrawal or criticism, leaving friends confused and hurt. While covert narcissists may crave connection, they often fear true intimacy. This fear can lead to sabotaging relationships or pushing loved ones away when they get too close. Covert narcissists may use subtle flattery as a means of manipulation, complimenting others to disarm them and foster a sense of obligation to reciprocate their affection. In conclusion, recognizing covert narcissism is crucial for navigating relationships with individuals exhibiting these traits. Understanding covert narcissist behavior can help others set boundaries and protect their emotional well-being. By exploring these characteristics I've mentioned in this video, it becomes clearer how covert narcissists can impact their relationships and environment. Understanding the covert narcissist behavior is a vital step towards managing interactions with them effectively. Covert narcissism, also known as vulnerable narcissism, is a less obvious form of narcissistic personality disorder. Unlike their overt counterparts, covert narcissists often appear shy, introverted, and sensitive, masking their self-centeredness behind a facade of vulnerability. Covert narcissists may not display the grandiosity typically associated with narcissism. Instead, they tend to engage in self-pity and passive aggressiveness, making their self-centeredness less apparent to those around them. That's the hidden nature of covert narcissism. Now, one strategy of covert narcissism or covert narcissists is victimhood. It's their common tactic that they love employing, and they employ this victimhood to portray themselves as victims. By adopting a victim mentality, they elicit sympathy and attention from others, diverting focus from their own shortcomings. Covert narcissists often manipulate emotions to maintain control over their relationships. They may use guilt, shame, or fear to ensure that others cater to their needs, reinforcing their sense of entitlement. Instead of expressing their anger or frustration openly, covert narcissists may resort to passive aggressive behavior. This indirect form of hostility can confuse and frustrate those around them, making it very difficult for others to confront their behavior directly. Covert narcissists are known for subtle gaslighting. They may engage in gaslighting, making their victims doubt their perceptions and feelings. By subtly undermining others' realities, covert narcissists create a power imbalance that allows them to manipulate situations to their advantage. These individuals often invalidate the emotions of others, insisting that their feelings are exaggerated or unwarranted. This tactic not only diminishes the other person's self-esteem, but also consolidates the narcissist's position of power. Covert narcissists might selectively share their own struggles to elicit sympathy while avoiding discussions about their actions that contribute to these struggles. This creates an image of perpetual suffering without accountability. While they may not overtly boast about their achievements, covert narcissists often have a strong sense of self-importance. This may manifest as a need for others to recognize their struggles or sacrifices, indirectly demanding admiration. Covert narcissists often engage in social comparison, feeling envious of others' successes. They may downplay or criticize others' achievements to elevate their own perceived worth, even if subtly. Covert narcissists frequently test boundaries in relationships. They may push limits under the guise of needing help or support, gradually eroding the other person's boundaries to assert control. Covert narcissists may use triangulation to manipulate relationships. By involving a third party in conflicts, they create drama and distract from their own behaviors, positioning themselves as the innocent party. At the beginning of relationships, covert narcissists might engage in love bombing, showering their target with excessive praise and affection. This tactic aims to create a sense of dependency before they start to pull back. When they feel slighted, covert narcissists may resort to the silent treatment. This tactic not only punishes the other person but also positions the narcissist as the wronged party, reinforcing their victim narrative. Despite their manipulative behaviors, covert narcissists often harbor deep fears of abandonment. This fear drives their need to control relationships and maintain an illusion of closeness while pushing people away. Covert narcissists may idealize someone initially, only to later devalue them. This cycle creates emotional turmoil for the target, keeping them invested in winning back the narcissist's approval. Covert narcissists may project their own negative traits onto others, accusing them of being selfish or uncaring. This deflection serves to protect their self-image while unfairly burdening others with guilt. Withholding affection or support can be a powerful tool for covert narcissists. By controlling when and how they express love, they manipulate their partner's emotions and maintain dominance in the relationship. Covert narcissists often cultivate a false persona to gain sympathy or admiration. They may exaggerate their hardships or portray themselves as selfless individuals, masking their true motivations. Another tactic is the martyr complex, where the covert narcissist sacrifices their needs for others while seeking recognition for their selfishness or for their selflessness. This not only garners sympathy but also reinforces their sense of superiority. So playing the martyr is a covert narcissist tactic. Another covert narcissist tactic is emotional blackmail. They may resort to emotional blackmail using threats of withdrawal or punishment to manipulate others into compliance. This tactic creates a toxic dynamic of fear and obligation. These individuals, the covert narcissists, often violate boundaries while justifying their behavior as concern or care. This can manifest as excessive questioning or monitoring, creating an environment of distrust. Covert narcissists may provide inconsistent emotional responses, making it difficult for others to gauge their feelings. This unpredictability keeps people off balance, ensuring the narcissist remains in control. Covert narcissists often exhibit jealousy and possessiveness under the guise of care. They may feel threatened by their partners' friendships or successes, using tactics to isolate them from others. Inducing guilt is a common strategy for covert narcissists. They may express disappointment or sadness to manipulate others into feeling responsible for their emotional state, ensuring continued attention and care. When confronted with their actions, covert narcissists often shift blame onto others. This deflection prevents accountability and maintains their self-image as the misunderstood victim. Covert narcissists often use others as mirrors, expecting them to reflect their desired image. This can create intense pressure on friends and partners to behave in ways that bolster the narcissist's self-esteem. By undermining the relationships of those around them, covert narcissists can isolate their victims. This isolation amplifies their control, making the individual increasingly reliant on the narcissist for emotional support. Understanding the tactics of covert narcissists is crucial for protecting oneself from their manipulation. Awareness allows individuals to set boundaries and maintain healthier relationships, fostering emotional well-being. Recovering from a relationship with a covert narcissist can be challenging, but possible. Seeking therapy, building a supportive network, and practicing self-care are essential steps towards healing and reclaiming one's sense of self. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please hit that subscribe button if you've not done so, and make sure the notification bell is on. That way, every time I upload a new video, you will be notified about it. Don't forget to like, comment, or share this video. And again, don't forget to watch 2, 3, 4, 5 more videos in my YouTube channel. Thank you. Catch you later in the next video.